This is Tech Pulse, the show that keeps you in step with the technological world and one step ahead of everybody else.
Coming up on Tech Pulse, the MyOccasionsLive is a unique way for you to get news. Samsung Intel dangle a $4 million prize for app builders, and the judge says Apple is guilty. All this and more coming up on Tech Pulse. Alright, this is Tech Pulse for July 11th, 2013. And of course, this is where you get all the news and reviews about all things tech, starting with the top stories, in the tech world today. And today, we're starting off, and we're just going to jump right into it. We're starting off with the Umano app. Many of you probably haven't heard about that, but before we even start with that, how many of you out there want to get your news a different way? You're on the go, you're moving around, you're going places and stuff like that. Our very own Devin here in the studio is always doing a million things, always going to and fro. Sometimes you just don't have time to look at your phone, look at your tablet, look at your screen. So what do you do? If you're jogging, right, and you want to listen to the news, what do? You have to go to Channel 7, a local station, if you can get that, on your phone or on your tablet or anything like that. What do you do to get, and not just news, what if you want articles on sports, or you want articles on cooking, or you want articles on, politics, what if you want specific articles on things? What do you do to get this information while you're on the go, while you're driving, while you're walking to that meeting, while you're jogging, exercising in the gym? You can't look at your phone and stuff like that. Well, that's where the people at Umano comes in. This app is really special. It's in the Google Play Store. It's in the App Store for iOS. It's a free app to download. And what this app does is it reads to the person. You pull up the app, and it reads articles, and the articles are read by live people, not read by a computer like Siri or something like that, because we know that Yahoo bought Summly, which is a news condensed app service. It goes out and finds all the news and then condenses it in small snippets and stuff like that. But they haven't come up with integration between Summly and Siri yet, which they probably will in the future, but they haven't done that. So for right now, you just have to read all your news and stuff like that. But no, Umano is an app that takes insightful content found online and has professional voice actors tell the story. The amalgamation of high-quality journalism and convenient delivery is what makes Umano different from traditional radio, podcasts, and other audio news applications. Now, this thing has been featured on Forbes, TechCrunch, All Things Digital, or All Things D, as we like to call it here, Wall Street Journal, PBS, Twit, Time Magazine, Lifehacker. All of these things have featured Umano. Now, if you want to go to the Google Play Store, so what this thing does is, if you want to get a particular piece of news, right, you can get it read to you on your phone, on your tablet, having in your earbuds. You get it read by professional voice actors without having to read the article yourself. A man like Devin right now. Devin, I know you're in the studio, you're in and out, you're doing different things. What do you think about this type of app? This type of app where it gives you the freedom of not having to look at your phone necessarily. What do you think about? What do you think about that type of app that gives you the ability not to have to look at your phone in order to get news, or in order to, anything that you want read as far as articles or anything? You can get it read to you as opposed to having to read it.
I like to be read to. That's the bottom line. Who doesn't like to be read to?
If something can read things to you,
I don't get it often. So
you're all over.
I'm done.
So there you go. So this type of app, Xavier, what do you think? If you're on the go, you're on the streets, You know what I'm saying? You have your tablet with you, and you know you're jogging or something like that. You know, is it very easy to be looking at your tablet, reading as you're jogging, as you're out there?
No, it's not easy.
It's not easy. So an app like this that allows you to be read too, it will take the news that's interesting to you. Is that something you would be interested in as far as if you were doing something, say you had to do homework but you wanted to listen to something on the side, would this app be something that you would find interesting? And it can do any story that's on the web now.
Yeah, I would be interested in it.
There you go. You see? So
wait, so you select it and then
it's an app that you download in the Google Play Store or the App Store, Apple Store. You download it onto your device, and then it has all these lists of stories. Like when you open the app, all these lists of news stories, educational stories, life stories, you know, all kind of different things. And whatever you look at it says like, well, what if you want to know about cooking? You know what I'm saying? Or you want to know about a recipe, or you want to know about technology or current news, whatever. You can click it, and then professional voice actors will read it to you, as opposed to you reading the story, having to scroll through. You just click it, and then just put it into your ears, and you have a professional voice actor reading those stories to you. They bring it to life. This app, Umano, is not many people don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the Google Play Store for free. You can download it, so it's not it's not like, and all of the news and stuff they read to you is commercial free. No commercials, no, you know, you're reading the news and then, okay, let's get back to a commercial. You're like, oh man, I just wanted to hear it. No, commercial free, Umano. And it looks like Devin is right away looking up to see what this app is all about. But, you know, the Umano team is back again because they came up with this update, version 2.5, and they're making this app more social with a bunch of brand new features that will help you engage with your friends and connect with the Umano community. We've introduced, according to them, a new and fun way to interact with other listeners by commentating on articles and replying to other listeners' comments. They've also built a brand new popular page that helps you keep track of the top stories and articles with the most social activity around them. Now, they're saying their new notification will allows users to manage all notifications from your Facebook friends within the app, so that you never miss the really cool article your buddy liked a few days back. Umano is much better with friends, so you don't forget to connect with Facebook account and invite others. Also, they are saying make sure to upload a picture from your Umano profile so that your friends can recognize you. And finally, they have done a lot of work with the accessibility of Umano on iOS. The app now works much better with voiceover and makes it easier to use if you are visually impaired. On top of that, they have also added the ability to share via SMS or text message, for those of you who don't know SMS, and invite family and friends from your contacts. So you can listen to your news, you can listen to your reports, you can listen to all of these things rather than just having to read it yourself. I'm telling you, Umano is definitely something that's on the rise, something that's up there. And if you want to get your news, you want to get your stories, you want to get all of the things, you want go to Umano, umanoapp.com. That's umanoapp.com. And you go to their website, or just go to the Google Play Store. Go to the Google Play Store and search for Umano app. Search for that. That thing comes up, download it, and right away you have your news, you have your reviews, you have what you want at the tip of your fingers. No more having to search Google. I mean, you can say Google search and Google Now. You can do that. That's fine. But when the news story comes up, that's it. You got to read it now. You know what I'm saying? This thing, you press it. Oh, yeah, I want this news story. Boom. And you go about your business. It reads to you by, not read in a robotic Siri voice with no feelings. No. Real people read you the news, commercial free, read you the tech article, read you the cooking article, whatever it is that you found, read you with real people right there. umanoapp.com. I'm telling you, this is what you want when you're on the go. And where did you hear about this little nugget? On NBC? No. CBS? Forget that. You heard about it right here. Where, Xavier? Where did they hear about this information? Right here on
Tech Pulse.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. You know, you're not going to get this thing anywhere. So that's the Umano app. And for those of you that are interested in that type of thing, definitely I would say check that out. Now, here's a story that I think our very own Devin might be very interested in. Because as you know, Devin is a Android faithful. Guy is hardcore Android. And according to CNET, and I know that a break is coming up soon, but you know, we just have to get into this. We have to get into this real quick. You know, according to CNET, and he's saying, well, what are you talking about? According to CNET, the courts have found that Apple is guilty. And you're saying, guilty? Guilty of what? Well, apparently there has been a whole, there has been a court case around a whole, I don't want to say conspiracy, but there's been a whole big thing going on that Apple has colluded to raise ebook prices. It's been that Apple has been in some kind of, how do you put it? They have secretly conspired to work against companies like Amazon, like Nook, to control the ebook price market. You know, they tried to control the thing, and Apple has denied it and denied it and denied it. And finally, a judge says, you know what, because they went to court, they were sued, and a judge says, you know what, Apple, you are guilty of doing just that. And Apple just, they're going to appeal the decision. But let me read to you a little bit about, or tell you a little bit about this. Matter of fact, coming up after the break, we're going to talk more about this story, because according to the courts, they're saying Apple is guilty of ebook price fixing, and this has been ruled by a federal court, not by just a regular court, by a federal court, that Apple is guilty of ebook price fixing. And after the trial and several settlements with other publishers, a federal judge has ruled that Apple conspired to raise the prices of ebooks from major publishers, and a hearing for damages will be held later. What this means for Apple, their credibility, all of that and more, we're going to talk about coming up after the break, right here on none other than Tech Pulse. So stay tuned or be doomed.